Hey everybody, it's the Doll Boy, and today I'm back with part 2 of my Jett Dawson restyle. If you've seen last week's video, you already saw the hair situation on this rainbow high doll, where she does not have a middle part rooted in her hair. In that video, I also asked you if you wanted to see me try and give her a brand new part line, so here it is. If you like these types of doll makeover videos, give this video a thumbs up already and make sure to subscribe, because that really helps out my channel. As you can see, the current hair color she has at the top is the split hair color with black on one side and pink on the other. First, I try to section off the black from the rainbow hair as well as I can, so I have a very neat separation between the two. For my Jett doll, her rainbow hair was very thickly rooted, which was actually really nice because this allows me to take a section in the middle and cut off a couple strands as close to the head as possible. This way, I can use her original hair colors in her parting so that it'll match Jett's original colors perfectly. To keep the hair that I'm cutting neat and organized, I spray the hair with some water first. Then I cut off some random strands as close to the head as possible, and I immediately lay them out on my table so the hair won't get messy. While cutting the hair, I also make sure not to cut too many strands in one spot so that you won't get any weird gaps in the hair. For each color, I cut away about 5 strands, so I can use that in the middle part I'm creating. Because I'm using the cut off hair strands and I am planning to use the folding method like I always do, using the hair like this would give you a very blunt short layer around the part line. Because I want to avoid that and have everything blended very well, I try to extend those pieces a little bit by laying them down overlapping like this. This is gonna make the overall length a bit longer and make the shorter pieces blend in much better. On top of that, I am also planning to add in some rainbow strands from the Doll Planet hair to really blend in the short pieces with Jett's long hair. The great thing about using the DGHQ doll hair from the Doll Planet is that it is the same hair type as most original rainbow high dolls have. So it moves and curls the exact same way as the original hair does. To start off the rerooting process, we need to soften Jett's hard head so I can actually attach the hair to the head. For this, I'm gonna dip in the top of the head in a bowl of boiling water for a couple of seconds. I am making sure not to dip the full head because I only need the top area to soften up. For her middle part, I'm following the color pattern from her original hair, starting off with pink, going into orange, yellow, and so on. The way I'm attaching the hair is with my Reroot tool from the Doll Planet hair as well. As you can see, I am actually doing this reroot with the doll's head still attached to the body. That's because I've noticed that with these rainbow high dolls, their heads hold the added strands in the head very well because of how hard the original head is. That is why I'm not too worried about taking off the head or adding glue in the end. If I was doing a full reroot, I would add these steps. But for these additional strands, I have the faith that this will be good enough. The way I'm adding the row of rainbow hair is by rooting the strands very close to each other using a regular size section. After getting the base of this row of rainbow hair done, you can obviously see that this created some shorter layers in the doll's hair. That's why I laid the longer strands on the table that I will be adding into the part line to really blend in the shorter length with the long hair, because that will really help me hide the difference in length. These longer strands are not the exact color match to Jett's original rainbow hair, which is why I did decide to use her original hair strands as a base of this part line. I felt like this was the perfect compromise between the blended hair color and hair length. For each of the rainbow colors, I added about 2 to 3 long strands to the part, which already completely transformed it. I also really wanted to add more of that rainbow color to that top section of hair, because now it was fully pink. For this, I once again followed the pattern of colors and rooted the hair in between the pink hair. After completing this, I also did go ahead and cut away some of the pink hair to avoid the top part from becoming too thick, but also to have the rainbow color stand out much better. Then to transform this one row of rainbow hair to a full split hair color part line, I'm gonna root a row of black hair right here on the rainbow side, so we can later crisscross it with the rainbow line to get that very neat part. For this, I'm using full length strands from the DGHQ nylon hair in black. Once again, I'm rooting one row of hair very close to each other, and I'm also trying to stay very close to that other row of rainbow hair that I've already created. When I completed the row of black hair, I have these two very neat rows of hair on my doll, with the rainbow row on the black side and the black row on the rainbow side. What you want to do to fix this is the technique called thatching. As I've shown in my Cruella de Vil customization video, you simply want to take very small strands of both rows and crisscross them to make them go to the correct side. For me, it really helps me to have all the other hair tied away in a low ponytail, wet the hair that I'm working on, and have my rat tail comb in my hand, so I can use that to section off the small strands. After doing this technique all over the part line, this is the result that I got. I honestly am so happy with how this part line turned out, and I really hope you loved it too. If you did, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more doll makeover videos. Also, let me know in the comments down below what hairstyles you want me to try out with my Jett that has a middle part. Then if you're gonna try this out on your own Jett Dawson doll, make sure to tag me in your Instagram pictures. If you want to see more pictures of my Jett Dawson and my other dolls, also follow me on Instagram @thedollboy. See you next time!